Hello, everyone, and welcome to 100th Football Sports Talk Radio. I'm your host, Logan Landers. Today, we're doing a game preview, Week 1, between the BYU Cougars and the South Florida Bulls. So, if you enjoyed this video or this episode of the podcast, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We go live each and every single week on Facebook and YouTube. Clips for the show on Instagram, and, of course, our podcast, which you can listen to each and every single day thanks to the Believe Podcast Network. Let's get into this one. BYU and South Florida. Again, we played September the 3rd at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Let's go with the UCF Bulls. Talk about them first, and then we'll get over to BYU. So UCF, bit of a rough season last year, to say the least. Finished 2-10. Jeff Scott's tenure has not been looking so good. 3-18 overall. You got to think the hot seat is on fire for him this upcoming season. Talking about this team, it's going to be rough to win this one. You're losing Kelly Joyner Jr., who's going to be out due to a foot injury. He's going to be out until at least September. So that is going to be, you're already at a disadvantage, and now it's going to be even tougher. You're going to want to look out for Gary Bohannon, the guy from Baylor came on over, who had a really good year last year. Baylor, we all know they had a good Big 12 title run last season. A dual-threat quarterback who can get everything done on his feet as well as in the air. And watch out for Oju, who could help out as well, a Clemson transfer, who's hoping to have a more expanded role this upcoming season on offense for the young man. Really good player, good wide receiver, 6'3" sophomore. And I think, like I said, last year, 73 catches in 10 games, or 73 yards, on 6 catches last year. Hoping to get a bigger target this year. I think he will. As for the defense, it ain't pretty. One of the worst in the country last season, outside the top 100 in pretty much every defensive category. It's going to be rough, though. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a decent matchup, I think, for the Cougars, though, just because, they have success against the pass rush. The running game is okay, and BYU has lost a lot in terms of their offense, so that can maybe help out the South Florida defense. But as long as they can get maybe some turnovers and also limit BYU's ability to run the ball and also maybe get a few turnovers, get some interceptions, get some fumbles, that is going to be the key for this defense. But let's talk about the Cougars. BYU Cougars last year, pretty good year overall. But they are hoping to get things rolling once again. Like I said, 10-3 last year. And it's weird, man. A team like BYU, no one would ever think that, they would be kind of a powerhouse and a really good football team, number 25 right now in the NCAA rankings. But they are looking good. Bowl loss to UAB last year just wasn't the way you were hoping to get things going. But you did get wins against Baylor and Oregon. I think that it'll be all right. And the season that's going to be they're playing is Baylor and Oregon, so you got to get a good start to the year against these South Florida Bulls. Kalani Sitake, right? Really good year as for him and for this team. You have some good receivers who might be probable. We don't know if they're going to play yet with Puka Nuka and Gunnar Romney. They had some injuries, but we'll see if they are going to be able to play in this ball game. Also, watch out for Blake Freeland. Really good pass blocking grades last year on the O-line. Had a 91.6 ranking according to Pro Football Focus. So he is someone to look out for on that O-line. Top 20 in total offense last year, top 30 in offense in terms of scoring. So they are going to be getting a lot of points on the board. Jaron Hall, we did a very extensive coverage of him, so go check that out. I don't have to say too much. You can go watch the video. With, of course, draft scout, former NFL draft scout David Cullen, our guy, Mr. Football Vincent Turner, did a great breakdown on him. He is a really good player. That's all I'm going to say. Can get it done with his feet, can get it done in the air, and is a guy to look out for this year. He's going to be climbing up draft boards for sure. Also with this team, the defense, right? Last time they met last year, BYU gave up almost 30 points against USF, and they have some ways to look out for. As long as they can get things going, I think they'll be okay. But I think that this is going to be a good ball game. I think BYU still has the advantage in this one. I just think that USF just does not have the tools necessary at this moment to get things going. And I think BYU just has the better program right now. So I'm going to go with a final score of this one. BYU 37 and South Florida 17. But please drop a comment. I want to hear what y'all have to say. What is going to be the final score? Who's going to be the best player? I think personally Jaron Hall is going to have a great game for the BYU Cougars and is going to put up a lot of big numbers. So watch out for that. Like I said, I've been your host, Logan. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Go live each and every single week, Facebook and YouTube. Also, check out our podcast, anywhere listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, iHeartRadio, or whatever you prefer. Have a great day, everyone. Enjoy some college football this weekend. It's finally back.